like you want your quarterback playing free and liberated and taking chances. Yeah, you also have all of these rules in your head of how the position should be played and the play that you're calling and how you want it executed. All of that. I mean, we see it here in Buffalo, like into last year, Sean McDermott is talking about, all right, let's limit risk taking. Let's not throw it in the double coverage. Let's slide. Let's step out of bounds. And I was fairly critical of that because I feel like a quarterback is an artist. Like just get out of his way, let him create, like a comedian. And you don't tell Dave Chappelle to tone it down. Like you don't tell Josh Allen to tone it down. And it seems like this year, I mean, he's the MVP of the league right now. And Sean is saying all of the right things for the most part, coaching like he believes in his team and his quarterback. 4th and 2, Kansas City. We're going for the 2-score lead, that kind of stuff. But is like to you, what is that balance? What is the perfect balance in trying to, I remember Brett telling us on this show, like Mike Holmgren over time just stopped putting that deep route in the play if he didn't want him throwing it deep in that situation because Brett said, I'm going to take that every time. So maybe that's part of it.
Listen, there's a lot that goes into it. Like I remember a game we were playing the New York Giants and we put in this play, 22 Texas halfback burst. The Y's on a post, the tight end's on a post, and Mike Holmgren's installing the play and he's like, quarterback, where are you? And he's like, take your pen out, scratch this guy out. I want you looking there. Under no circumstances are you allowed to throw it here to the tight end or just looking there. You're a decoy. And he says it to the tight end. Tight end, sorry, I'll get another play for you. You're just looking there. Anyway, we run the play. I drop back and he's open and I throw it and it's a touchdown. And I'm like, oh, crud. Like I come running off the sidelines right by Mike and I'm like, he's going to rip me, And he was like, great job. And it was like, oh, like, so like, he's human and we're on the same team. He wants the right thing. Basically he's giving you like parental instructions, but it's like, obviously, I want you to do what the right thing to do is, And so like, I don't know. So like he is a pretty wise coach. It's the reason why he's, I think going to be into the Hall of Fame. He deserves that. But I think you can also coach. And I saw this with Brett. I saw this when I was with Andrew Luck. I saw this myself even. You can coach that cut it loose mentality that you're seeing from Josh Allen. And yet we want to protect your body. We want to protect the football. We want to protect, like there's ways to do it. And like some phrases that I've heard from some of the great coaches are like things like, this was one from Clyde Christensen, a great quarterback coach, to Andrew Luck. Okay, here's our goal for the next month. Let's see if for 4 games, for 4 weeks, let's see if this can be our goal. We're going to start with this. Write this on your bathroom mirror and look at it when you brush your teeth, okay? Less adventure on our throwaways. So like to Josh Allen as an example. You're going to do all this stuff, all this craziness, be Superman, put your cape on, but you don't have to throw the ball away with 3 guys dragging on you as you're letting it go. The ball goes 4 yards. You take another hit in the face. Your ankle's getting twisted. Like just throw it away with less adventure. Just a little bit, like give up on the play a little bit, like maybe after 3.9 seconds instead of 4.2 seconds. That's it. Like if that's our goal, and like you can see that you still get to be Superman, you still get to save the day when you play. We're probably talking about like 4 to 6 plays a game that you're not getting like all gummied up playing Twister because you just like, you know what, let's just live to play another day. Like a mindset like that. Or even in the designed run game that I think the Bills are doing such a good job of right now. They're not just running him to run him. They don't call in the first quarter like, let's call zone read, power left, quarterback right. Like they wait and see till like they've got 3 quarters in. They fully can sort of say as an offensive staff, this is the front we're getting. This is the coverage. This is how they're doing it versus this look, this run. And then they absolutely put the nail in the coffin, like put the pedal down, like finish, close the door, slam it shut, finish games with Josh Allen as a runner in the second half. But they're not coming out in their first 15 on purpose putting him in in harm's way the same way. So, and then they give him the freedom, like you've seen it. You give him the freedom to just sometimes just not hand the ball off. Like there was a game this year where it was like a toss to the right and he saw the front and he saw the defensive lineman who had contained and he was just like, oh, I'm faster than that guy. And he literally faked the pitch. The running back was expecting the ball. He didn't get the ball. And he was just like, oh, that's just Josh being Josh. I'm just going to keep on going. Like he's Superman and he just did his own thing. Or you saw the play where the wide receiver has the ball and he's like, oh, there's Josh here, lateral it, like we're out at recess and you go score. Like there is some freedom. You can let the guy play free and let his teammates feel like he's Superman, not Clark Kent. But there are some ways to study, okay, how do quarterbacks get hurt? When do they get hurt? And how do we protect you? And how do we protect the ball? And I think that's probably the biggest thing is that he's protected the ball much better this year as well.
For the latest and greatest in football journalism, subscribe at golongtd.com.